Fantastic, look. Look at the position. Available. Sanitation. Fantastic one. Available, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Son. I don't know, like to know if is it a son or no. Sister Labbit, guys. I don't know me. Come on, come on. Ooh, they have disappeared all. Let me started calling them, guys. Can take a look. They are running to this position here. Rabbit. Hello beautiful people, welcome back. It's your boy Moges here. And guys, actually today's video it's gonna be amazing and a fantastic one. First we are going to speak about Ayamaro horse, guys. So what's happened, guys? First, before that, let me greet you my beautiful people. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night also, guys. Depend the time zone you'll meet this video. It's early in the morning, guys, starting the video here in our village, guys, where I'm right now in my mom's kitchen garden to ensure that everything is moving systematically, guys. But before that, guys, I have to thank you for always coming back to my channel and watch the video. I will say big salute, big thumbs up, continue that morale, guys. Show me love because your love is highly appreciated and your support is highly appreciated too. Yeah, guys, now we are going to talk about Ayamaro horse. You know, I remember the time that we were working there because everyone was just managing his project, guys. Everyone was knowing the weak point. Everyone was knowing the weaknesses. Everyone was knowing the importance of something, how to handle something, because everyone there was handling on his project, guys. So actually with me, I was just working there as looking for the horses and also planting of the trees. Let me talk about the all animals that were just at the Medellin, guys. And yesterday video of It's Gintu. So It's Gintu just deep inside and just asked me some question because for him he had something like maybe sometimes one guy from the Medellin just connect him with their call and they just tell him that, can you support us with this? So Gintu was just like that. Maybe they want me to go back there and I'm already outside from there because they chased me out from there. How will they need my support again? And through that, Gintu managed to ask me some question about the horses, guys. And this is what there is some things that I'm just going to speak about Ayamaro horse. Why are they not working at this moment, guys? And remember, actually the time that I was just at the villa, I remember the first day Ayamaro introduced that Moges is the one who will handle the horses. And people actually were commenting that how can a village boy handle the horses? Will he manage to train them? Will he manage to know what the horses need? Actually, guys, let me speak this and we are going to speak the truth. You know, actually, let me say something. You know, actually in the world, everyone was being born with some gift, guys. Everyone was being born with some gift. So like me, I born with the gift of animals, guys. And I remember the time people they were commenting that a village boy cannot work, cannot know on how to handle the horses. And I remember through that point, the horses were just somehow not comfortable with the environment. So I was just to work outside and they brought them the grasses. And after there is some types of the grasses that the horse need to consume, because since the time Ayamaro introduced me to the horses, I was running some lessons from YouTube, guys, about the horses, and that's why I was able to manage and handle the horses and that's why the horses of Ayamalwa usually love me, because at any time they saw me, they were running to me, and the sound that I was just using there, they were just attracted with me. And I was like, sometimes I was like the brother to the horses, sometimes I was the friend to the horses. But due to that, there is some gift, there is some trained gift, or not trained but breast gift, guys. Let's go to the main point, guys. The video of today is about Ayamal horse, guys. Can something good come from Ayamal horse? I think today, even that one, it will be the title of today. Can something good come again from Ayamal horse? Ooh. Guys, back again. Now we are on the chit chat of today, one-on-one. Moges here in the live, speaking about the truth, guys. During the time that I was just handling there, and people, they were commenting that Moges cannot handle on such thing, such that he's just going to work on the horses carefree. Guess it was like a surprise when the first day of the training, I was the first to climb on the horse, because everyone there was just fearing. Because with me, I was just trusting the horses, and those horses, they were trust me. They were being trusted me, because they usually know that I cannot harm them. And it was like a surprise. Even people, they were shocked, guys. I remember that time, the people, they were shocked, because people, they were commenting, how can a village boy do this, and what's happened, guys. And I remember the Rio was the first to be climbed, and I walk with it, and after that I was be able to also test on Malaika also, guys. And I was the first to climb on it also, and I walk on it. And remember that that time I was just outside looking for the grasses to ensure that they have energy, they are strong, built in muscles, because the training of the horses, guys, there is some of the tips that I learned from YouTube, guys. If you love something and you are eager to know more about things about it, and you have a special gift of something, if you get some small or a little lesson, there is some tips that you usually know, or you usually understand, or you usually come up with that. And that's why by that time I was knowing some of the tips on how to train the horses, because I was entering the lessons in YouTube about the horses. Since that time, guys, any horses does not been trained. Only at these moments here, it is only like flowers, guys. Even not a flowers. Sometimes we're gonna say that it is like you know, even if it's gonna be a flower, sometimes, you know, the horses have to have the energy, have to have the what we call the good health, because the way it seems like right now, they are not happy with people at the Medellin. And because they lack some things, guys, which I cannot mention, because a master cannot, let me talk about a master who teach the kung fu, karate, taekwondo, cannot teach his students everything, because there is some technique that the master has to hide on, so that to ensure that the students, they cannot defeat him or her. And I think some tips that is we cannot share in public or in any way to that point where I'm just speaking right now, because guys, we were out from there, and we do appreciate from that moment is where we get the opportunity. We do get the opportunity. Right now we handle a lot of the activity we have. We handle a lot of the business. We handle a lot of, like right now I'm just planning to plant some maize to ensure that we get something amazing, guys, something productive, something which will be help in family consumption, guys, something that will help on my siblings in school, guys, something like that. So since that moment, since that time, no one was have ever take the horses to just train them, because the way it's look like they are so weak, they are unhappy with the people from there. And sometimes we usually say that is not good and to perform such activity, because also animals is like a human being, guys, something that's breathing, something that is just moving, something that is eating, surviving. Yeah? There is some of the things that they usually need, and if you deny them, they always become angry on you, and they usually come, let me say that they look that you are their enemies, guys. And through these points, guys, I'm gonna say that can something good come again with Ayamal horse, guys, because at this moment you cannot go to perform there any activity, because we were there and we did our part, guys. Because if a person see that you are not important to him or to that fraternity, they usually say that leave us, and we leave. And that's why they deep inside and they just make some calls to Gintu, so that maybe he can share some tips about the fish farming, because they never know more about the fish farming. They never know more about the fish farming. And Gintu, yesterday we were on the chit chat. He tried to ask me, if you get the opportunity to go back there, will you manage to go? If guys, this is through my channel, and what today it is a chit chat, Mogesi one-on-one live, guys, on himself, guys. So if I can get a chance, let me say that if he say that maybe Mogesi, or it's going to, let me talk of myself, because I do understand on myself one, because I cannot plan for any guy. Maybe if I'll go there in a signing with a government contract, because sometimes when it reach at this time that you work for the month, and you work for and that I will pay you at a given time, it's brought a big problem, which is not handled in good way, which sometimes it's bring shameful in the village, guys. Sometimes it's bring shameful in the world, in the public, which some people they do blame on others people for nothing. So, and I remember, don't know what's happening with the trees, but I see on his previous video, he was just congratulating the purple plants. I think that one from big up to this guy, guys, Mogesi, because I did my part, guys. And I think that one, even if we were out, if he will just eat the purple, he will just say that. Sometimes I don't know if he will remember that this purple was planted by Mogesi, this apple was planted by Mogesi, this passion fruit was planted by Mogesi. I don't know. But we do appreciate in a given moment, in any moment, because guys, as human beings, there is some of the parts that we do miss, or we do I think is disperse, sometimes English is not vegetable, guys. So as human beings, we are not perfect in everything, because sometimes a person can come and spoil you, which you are eager to mislead others, and sometimes you'll back and realizing that uh, uh, if I could know, if I could know, in Kiswahili is lightning elijua, and that's why we do say that in Kiswahili is sometimes there is some tips that usually disappear from the head. If you're just trying to inject it, they usually disappear immediately, guys. But I think you understand. I wish I could know. Sometimes maybe he cannot speak in the public, but sometimes he usually just ask himself how. Yeah, guys, back again. And to the horses, if what I can say, if I could be there even right now, what I'm sure of, the horses who are right now were just to be running outside with the people. They were to show something amazing to the village. They were to show something amazing to the public, to the centers, to the towns, passing with the running with the showing, but when it reach at this moment where is like, you have something but is not working, you have something is like, it's better you have the kales, sukuma wiki, which you can consume as your veggies, than having the something that is not, is just relaxing, not relaxing only, but it's just idle, it's just lonely, it's just not communicating with someone, is not trustworthy. You see, sometimes it can be dangerous, guys, because I remember even the horses, they were knowing me mostly, because even there is some time the horses were trying to attack people. Even I remember one day it kicked the arm of the Rocio guys, and most of the people, they were trying to be bites the horses, but when it reached to me, I was the friends to them, and even if, guys, there was some information that were being spread that Mogezo was trying them to fight. Sometimes it make me to laugh, guys, because if someone lack a word to say, he has to spoil to the public also, guys. He has to spoil to the public, and that's why he just said that Mogezo was able to train the horses to fight. Yeah, guys, actually the horses, not that they were fighting, but Leo was not, let me talk about the Malaika, was not, in terms of during the time of eating, Malaika was jealous because he were having a lot of the appetite because of the type of the feeding stuff that I was just brought to them. She was like, this, how can this guy or this Rio come to share with me? So it was like that, and that's why Malaika was just trying to apply the bite and things moving on, guys. But to that time, even you are watching the video, guys, not that you are just blind. Sometimes there is some things that you'll also understand, not that you move to the where the wind also always blowing too. If the wind blowing with this, and you are almost to get to the rescue place, and the wind is just moving this, and the rescue place is on this way, you have to follow also the where you will get the rescue, because sometimes the wind is not corner, it can sweep you away, so you have to adjust sometimes. So guys, I think you heard the tips about the horses and what's happened the horses, which I cannot share some tips on how those horses they can come back with its energy and being trained again, because when it reached the time that we want to share some inspiration or anything, sometimes people or even us, we do take the advantage to call ourselves we are useless, and we cannot be part of that situation that we call ourselves that we were useless, because we were human being and we have brain, guys. We have brain. No, guys, sometimes there is some moment that we do adjust in any given moment, but it reaches the time that you cannot even adjust. You see, so that's how things is moving systematically here in the village. And right now, let's hope so that maybe sometimes sometimes they will be working. I don't know, but let's hope so. Even I remember the time that Ayamaro was just brought the guy who come to cut Rio's hooves. Actually, the guy was the professional trainer. If a person is a professional trainer of the horses, and there is some of the tips that you'll just eager to know, all to learn, all to deep inside to him. So I remember I was having a small chit chat with him, and what he said that I was instructed to come and just make the shape of the hoofs of this horse, and after there I'll back after 1 week so that I can start training them, because I'm a professional trainer too. And what actually the guy told me that with this horse, with me, what I know is not good for training. That's why he never come back. I don't know, guys, if you saw him coming back. I don't know, but me, I do watch, because I'm a neighbor too, because the wall of Yamalo is lying to our land, guys. So it's like there is some distance that just this is actually this is the wall, this is our place, and this is his place. So it's like that, because he's our neighbor, guys. And since that, I have never seen that guy coming back, because maybe sometimes it's gonna be a huge, or sometimes it's gonna be something that is not recognized from that point, and that's why maybe he never come back, because he said that they are not good for training. So, and actually from that point, this make me to know that if God sent you someone who can rescue, and sometimes you treat him or her like something that is not recognized in the world, and that's where sometimes things do not successful, do not moving well. And remember, sometimes I was the one who I was to train those horses, because they were not trained, they were not being climbing, they were not being working with somebody, but I was managed to walk with them when I was on the back of the horses, you see. And if the professional trainer come say that I cannot work on this, Who is Mogesi now? Maybe it's something like a gift. So sometimes he never know. So guys, from this point here, we were having the chit chat about something. Can something good come from a Yamalu horse? Never know, guys. And that's where sometimes people do comments. Do people make some of the chats saying that I am Mogesi, you still a Yamalu rabbit? No, there is some tips, and there is some gifts that if you are given one of the gift, if you are given any gift, that you'll be like this and like this, you cannot change the environment, guys. And that's why sometimes when it reached the time of rabbits, right now I have a lot of rabbits, guys, and people, they were commenting that Mogesi, you still a Yamalu rabbit. No, guys, you said even you watch the video where I went and they brought the rabbits. Even my rabbits are quite different than a Yamalu, guys. You see, and this one also brings that there is some of the tips that you have to use so that you can develop any project that you have about the rabbit. There is some feeding stuff that you have to feed into your rabbit so that they can grow, so that they can reproduce, so that they can also love the environment and the things move systematically. So even I remember yesterday I got another rabbit. There were 5. Actually, they were coming from the hall of the house, guys. Even I never know this, that one rabbit gave birth to the house. Even it is the corner of my house, guys, where the rabbit make a hole, and what it was coming out, it was the big baby rabbit, guys. Even it was like something amazing, something successful, something is like a surprise, guys. I was surprised to see such kind of the beautiful rabbit. So I don't know if I'll manage to go and show you how they are looking like, because don't know, because right now I have a lot of the rabbit, guys, and this one show that things is moving in a good manner, guys. So if you plan to do something, you have to see how could it going to be, guys, and I think you know what I'm meaning about. So guys, kindly, if you are watching this amazing video, go by supporting your boy Mogesi here by subscribing to his YouTube channel, road to 3,000 subscribers, because I'm heading there. I'm